How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time to free Rita Repulsa because KingGroose just subscribed for 19 months in a row. He was saving that. He was just waiting. He had his finger on the button. I can just tell. Thanks so much for your support. But yeah, it is time for more of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke stream. And yeah, that's right. You may notice a new member on the team. If you didn't tune in last, well, actually Wednesday. It wasn't a whole week now, was it? But if you didn't tune in to Wednesday's stream, or if you didn't watch the episode I just posted a little bit earlier on YouTube, if you're watching this live, by the way, then you may wonder, where the heck is Doomsday? What's going on? Well, reason for that is, I'm getting rid of Kenya. It's sad, but Kenya does not really help at this point. And it's not that Kenya isn't a good Pokemon, it's just I have way too many weaknesses to Ice. Flying really only helps against Bruno. So I don't really want to have Kenya just there just to die. So Kenya is no longer actually on the team. Doomsday is still on the team, even though I know Doomsday also has that weakness to Ice. It's okay. I mean, Doomsday does still solve a few other problems that the rest of my team does not. So, that's kind of good. Alright. Let me, swap out the layout really quick. So, even though I do have Kenya on, like, my team, I will have Kenya for flying, by the way. I'm not going to show Kenya on the layout. We want to get everyone up to level 54, I want to say, just to be on the safe side. I am playing on set, meaning I have to be a little bit more cautious. But it's okay, especially against that final fight. That's really the one I'm most worried about. But I think I'll be okay. I think it'll be just fine. Anyway, KingGroose tossing me 111 bits saying, "Goodbye, Kenya! Kenya, 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 Kenya." Alright, so healing up, because I guess I didn't do that. I feel like there's something else that I needed to do. Let's see, Sub-Zero Charizard Y saying, "Marriland, try to get a Dugong or use your Lapras because you'll need it for Lance." I should be okay with Heya and Evelyn. Heya has Blizzard, Evelyn has Ice Beam, so I'm not too worried about Lance. Also, Doomsday might help against a few things. We'll have to see. I don't know, it's a risk. Gryffindor421 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your one. Free subscription with Amazon Prime. That's really cool, by the way. If you're not familiar with that, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free Twitch sub every month. Like, you can choose one of your favorite Twitch streamers and just subscribe to them for free. You have to do it every month, though. Like, it doesn't auto-renew, which is... I mean, I understand it, but that is something to be mindful of, I guess. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready for Diglett's Cave or not, or how fast it'll go, so let's just kind of test the waters here. And we'll start up trivia in a little bit. I don't want to do it just yet, because, you know, everyone shows up, we want to say hi and talk a bit, all that. So, yeah, so that's about 200 experience after the split. And it takes, you know, a turn to do that. We'll switch out. Oh, I need to get rid of someone for right now. Let's get rid of Doomsday again. But just so it's clear, I'm not updating the layout, just so we can always keep track of, you know, the progress that is being made. So hopefully that'll make sense. We just need Kenya for its wings. I mean, we could use Ducks as well. Not opposed to that. Ducks is always a fun mascot to have along. Alright. Well, we'll take Kenya, just so, you know, Kenya feels a little bit better over everything. Alright, here we go. Golf 1 to Golf owned? I don't know. Saying, playing Terraria while watching, fishing my life out. Oh, man. Have fun with that. That's probably a good pastime for fishing. Because I know I like fishing in Terraria. It's a lot of fun. but it does take a little bit of time. Let's see. So, guess we're going to just kind of see how this goes. And again, if I run into the Dugtree of Doom, at least I don't have to worry about Arena Trap. Because that is scary in Fire Red Leaf Green. In this, it's not so bad. Oh, you know what? Do I have my bicycle? I do not have my bicycle on me. That would actually help. Quite a bit. Let me go grab that. I put it away because there really wasn't any need for it. I wasn't really going anywhere that I needed it, and I'd rather have the item room. I think I put it away while I was going through, like, Silph and that whole stuff. So, yeah, we'll just pick that up really quick. Shouldn't really need any more inventory room either. That's the nice thing. Now, oh, another thing I need to do. Let's see. How many rare candies do I have? I have 7 rare candies, so I really only need to train everyone up to level 53. And one of them can even be 52. So that's very nice to know. Actually, I might have a rare candy or 2 in my inventory. So I have 7 in there. Let's see how many I have over here. I have 1. Okay, so I can train up 4 to 53, and 2 of them at 52. That's actually not too bad. And it's definitely best to wait until I am, like, as close to it as possible. Sub-Zero Charizard Y saying, guys, Marriland needs to read the chat. I answered one of your questions earlier. I read the chat. I've been literally answering questions. You know, not to snap, but just saying. You could also listen to what I'm saying. Alright, anyway, I just withdrew the bicycle. Wait, did I withdraw the bicycle? Could have sworn I did. Yes, I did. Oh, but I need to move this. Let's do this. Put it in the second slot. Actually, I should probably get more lemonade. Or some. It doesn't really matter. Alright, here we go. Now, can I please get the... Oh, I don't get the cool music. I like the music, so maybe I'll do that. Sub-Zero asking if I got my encounter at Seafoam Islands. I got pretty much every encounter everywhere that matters at this point. So, yeah. Some guy asking... I mean, that's some guy 712X asking, did I get Victory Road's rare candy? Read my question above, right? I think I went back for it. I'm not 100% sure, though. Maybe I didn't. I might have run out of time. Alright, let's see. I should be able to want to KO these things, but it looks like I can outspeed a level 19 one, which is nice. Now, how much experience do you give, buddy? Oh, only 219, so it might not actually be faster. Oh! Yeah, I don't want to deal with this right now. I mean, I'm more than fine dealing with it, just not with Heya. Let's switch out for Avalanche. Actually, we can do this with Big B. Let's see. Mute Fangirl asking, so why do you have Heya right now? Why is Kenya not here? Because Kenya is retired. Don't need Kenya anymore. Just adds too many weaknesses to Ice on the team. And doesn't really help with anything that I'm having a problem with, neither normal nor flying. Although, I am gonna kind of miss normal for Agatha, although there's not really any ghost-type moves that are a threat, so it doesn't really matter so much in this generation. I'd rather have a psychic type. Alright. So, I think I might still want to go back to, Cinnabar Island, or possibly, no, I don't think Victory Road would be good at this point, for Switch training, that is. I think Cinnabar Island should be fine for that. But this is just not as much experience as I was hoping for. Yeah, I mean, it's alright early on, but... like, at this point in the game, it's not like Heya will level up that slowly, it's just we can do better than that. Okay, let's go back to Oh, man. I'm trying to think how to get to that rare candy, if it is over there. Well, let's just see if it's over there. Okay, I should be able to ride this. Wait, what? That's weird. Okay, here we go. Another reason I don't really prioritize the bike in this game is it just seems like it doesn't go that fast. Like, it's really not that fast. Which is a shame, too, because, you know. But, like, the normal walking speed isn't terrible in this game. Which is, I guess, kind of a reassuring thing. Let's see. So, what am I training to? Asks Bacon Weasel. I want to get everyone up to 54. Oop, wrong thing. However, I do have some rare candies, so I only need 53 on 4 of my Pokemon, and 52 on 2 of them. So it's not actually as much training as it may appear at first, which is good, but it's still going to take a while. Especially Heya. That's going to be the biggest pain. Okay, let's see. It's kind of weird how Victory Road is like a door here. Alright, where the heck is this rare candy at, though? Oh, shoot, you know what? Oh, actually, I could probably handle this Geodude. I can't lead with Heya. But this works out okay. I'm not gonna get very much experience from it, though. Northeast corner. Oh, yeah. Alright, I kind of know where you're talking about now. Let's actually just lead with Kenya for right now, because Kenya's fairly fast. Or I could just use Max Repels, because I have so many of them. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that option a lot better. So, I might have to... might actually want to come at this from the other side and thinking about it. Or, no, actually, hold on. I won't have to. Because if I recall, it's fairly close into here. Darn it, I put away Doomsday. You know what, I'm just gonna deal with this later. I kind of almost think that at this point, it might actually be more trouble than it's worth. Well, alright, let's just get it done. Get it over with, because this is something I have to focus on. Alright, let me get Doomsday for real again. I know he shows up on the layout, but he's not really here. We'll put away Spinach Jr. for right now. So we have not started up trivia just yet, just so that's clear. Just letting you know that I'll probably be doing that once we get into, like, the training grind. It's just at this point, just kind of waiting around just to kind of see, you know, how much you gotta do. Because if I can get these rare candies now, that is a full level's worth of training I don't have to worry about, which is a good thing. There might be some hidden ones as well, but I don't really feel like tracking those down. It's just kind of a pain. Okay, let's move this boulder. I think that'll connect over there, right? I know the place where it's at, but I just don't remember from here the best way to get there. Let's see. I think it's down here. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's over by this guy? Am I right? Where the heck is it? Maybe this isn't the first floor. Noah FTW16 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Well, thank you so much for choosing me as your Twitch Prime subscription. That is awesome and some big service. Thanks so much. Alright. Guess I must have just taken the wrong way. Let's see. Spooky Venom 1 asking, is one who's a subscriber, how can I join the Discord server? So, if you are a subscriber on Twitch, all you should need to do is just link your Twitch account with your Discord account. I do believe there is a, whatchamacallit, a configuration. I think it's in Discord? I'm not 100% sure, but that is where you can do it. Okay, maybe I'm just totally off base here. I could have sworn it was over in this corner, but I feel like I probably should just start from the beginning at this point. Just trying to take a shortcut. Alright, well, we'll just go over here. Oh, here we go. Alright, there we go. Nice. You fangirl tossing me a few spare bits, 100 bits, saying something tells me that you need some more bits, Marriland, so here you go. Well, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That is awesome! Alright, now if we can reach a grand total of 8,000 bits for today, which would be amazing, just so that's clear, but if we can reach that, then I will stream the training for an extra hour, or if we get done with training, I'll just figure something else fun to do. Did it really have to appear like the next step? After my, repel wore off. That's so weird. Well, it isn't like I need these repels for anything else. Okay, this looks like where I was earlier. Yeah, this is where I was earlier. Okay. Try to take shortcuts, just doesn't work. Alright, here we are. Oh, this looks familiar, actually. Oh, wait. There's an item right here. Oh, I might have gotten that before. Actually, there it is. That's what I need. How did I miss this? Oh, there's not a trainer over here. I could have sworn that there was a trainer. Alright. Doomsday. Actually, one of these is a TM as well. No, I have to pick! Oh, well, I'll just get both. TM43, what is it? Is it worthwhile? Sky Attack. Nope, not worthwhile. So bad. Oh, man. They just have so many bad TMs in this game. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's okay. All I need to do is just walk up here and walk back, and it should reset. Let's see. Amazing Emma saying, Marriland, just want to say I've really been enjoying the series you've done in the past. I got attached to your channel since Gates to Infinity, and I've really been having fun with the sleep lock. Keep up the amazing work. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it so much. It's nearly at its end, too, the Fire Red and Leaf Green sleep lock. But it's nice to finally have that on YouTube. It was one of those that was just kind of a thing of legend. Okay, so all that work for rare candy. I actually feel like when everything's said and done, it would have been a lot shorter just training. But oh well, it's okay. Do I have an escape rope on me? I do. I have exactly one. Here we go. Let's see, Husk of Corn 52. Wow, that escape rope really had a long distance. Dang. Husk of Corn 52 saying, Hi, Marriland. I'm using my phone to talk in the chat as I watch the stream on my laptop. The power of science is amazing. Yes, it is. Oh, man. And you know what? That's a really good way of doing things, by the way. Because that way you get the convenience of watching it on a bigger screen. I actually like to do that with my TV. I like to have chat open and watch stuff on my TV. So that way it's kind of multitasking, but I get a nice big screen, and nothing is cluttered up. Alright, let's see. So, we can just do a little bit of training over here, I guess. I think we'll do switch training. See how that goes. I don't actually know who the worst Pokemon that I have to train would be. Because obviously trying to prioritize that Pokemon would be a good thing. I want to say Aurora, maybe. So Aurora should be one in the level 52 club. Or possibly even do... I don't know, something else. Let's send out Evelyn for this, though. Alright, Ember. Not anything to worry about. And I'm not gonna turn off battle animations. They just add to the experience, I guess, you know? It just feels so wrong to have them turned off. Especially if it's something that, like, people are going to be watching, because otherwise it's just kind of a pain. Rock Tunnel I don't think would be that economical. Until Heya is at a higher level. And even then, I don't know how much their experience yield is. I could try it out, but... Alright, let's see. Doomsday. Danville5, 10 bits, saying, "Hey Marriland, glad I was finally able to catch the stream live. I've been watching the archive whenever it comes up." Well, awesome! I'm glad that, you managed to catch it live. It's definitely a lot of fun tuning in live. Things happen in real time, which is good. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be doing this here for a while. Hypnose Project HQ saying, "How's it hanging today, Dev? Been a while since I made it to the live stream." Well, awesome. Glad you could tune in. We're going to be doing some trivia in just a moment. Just something to pass the time while training. Actually, you know what? I bet you I can handle this thing. Let's see. Should be able to. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I just can't take too many risks. Soul Eater Evans just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That is awesome. Oh man, I couldn't even 1-hit KO it. No! You know what? Rather than risk getting stomped and like a crit or something, let's just switch. Let's just switch. Actually, I'm gonna switch for Aurora. Okay. Yeah, we'll start up the trivia just in a little bit. I think that would be a good thing. It does take so much attention. So much attention when that's going on. It's part of the reason I didn't want to do it right away. But it's okay. We'll get to it. Alright. Let's switch out. Just do the switch training. That's what's gonna make it tough, is all the switch training rather than, like, standard training. I'll need more concentration. Okay, well, I say let's go ahead and start up the trivia game. So, if you're not familiar with how this works, I guess I should probably explain it. So, I have a random number generator. I'm using Google's, and it will generate a number between 1 and 800. So I'm not including Magirna, and I'm not including Marshadow. But it could pick any number between then. So how this will work is you in the chat will need to ask questions while I'm training to kind of help get a clue as to what the Pokemon is. I'll be looking it up, but you need to figure out what it is. So I'm going to turn on slow chat mode, which means you can only say something every 30 seconds unless you're a subscriber. So you need to kind of give some thought to what you want to do with your message. If you want to either ask something to make it easier for everyone else to find something out, or if you want to make a guess as to which Pokemon it is. That kind of makes sense? What else? So every Pokemon that I knock out, I will pick one question that I see in the chat, and I will answer it. I'm not going to repeat the questions, so you want to pay attention. And if they're overly vague, I might not go with it. And also ones that are like, well, what generation is it from? I'm not going to do. Typically shoot for yes or no questions, but otherwise I may elaborate on things. And it doesn't have to be yes or no. And I might not answer your question, too. I want to answer interesting questions that kind of narrow it down, but don't completely give it away. So, just so you kind of know what I'm looking for from ya. Alright, anyway, I think we should go ahead and begin this, huh? So, let me go ahead and choose random Pokemon. I'm also going to turn on slow mode, so apologies for that if you are wanting to do too much chatting, but it should be kind of fun. It's not really to curb any spamming. You'll see why it's necessary in just a moment here. Alright, let's do... Oh, is it slow 30? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're in 30-second slow mode. Okay, I have the number. Let me look up the number. Alright, so I have the Pokemon. So at this point, what you want to do is just kind of ask a question about the Pokemon to kind of help narrow it down. And preferably something that doesn't narrow it down too much, but something that, you know, might help just a little bit. So, let's see. Oh, here come the questions. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... Oh man, I got poisoned. That's not good. Kappa Lord Wiggles with 51 winking Kappa bits saying, "Hey Marriland, just decided to change my Twitch name. I have nothing useful to say, so I'll just leave you with ch." Alright, well thank you so much, Kappa Lord Wiggles. So I guess I'll go with, does it evolve via level up? And I will say yes, this Pokemon does evolve via level up. Well actually, let me rephrase that. This Pokemon evolved by level up. It itself does not evolve. Just so that's clear. Because that can be kind of confusing, but I figure clarifying that point. Oh, can I ride my bike in here? I don't think that'd be very polite. I don't think I will. Okay, let's see. Going to... I guess training with Aurora is a good thing. Alright, I think I know what next question I want to answer. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to answer Shiny Shaman 2001's question, which is it a Pokemon you personally used on an on-screen playthrough? Yes, it is a Pokemon that I have used on a main team in one of my series. Okay, questions like that can be fun. As long as I can remember. That's the other thing that gets a little tough sometimes. Let's see. I also have to start being on the lookout for the right answer. Let's see. Oh, hey, leveled up. Pretty good. Only, what, 31 more levels to go? 32, maybe? We'll have to see. Okay, next question. Mew Fangirl asking, does this Pokemon evolve once or twice in its evolution line? So, the entire evolution line consists of 3 Pokemon. So, I guess more specifically, since your question was quite specific, its lowest form does evolve twice. Just so that makes sense. Yeah, I gotta be very careful how I word things. Because sometimes they can really confuse people if I word things just wrong. Alright, so next question. We gotta start narrowing it down just a little bit here. So let's go with Noah for the win, or Noah FTW16's question of, is it a poison type? And I will say yes, it is a poison type, so that should narrow it down quite a bit for you. Now, apologies in advance if I do end up missing your answer, there's oftentimes a lot of messages that scroll by really fast, and trying to both train, well actually more than both, but trying to train and trying to read the chat and figure out what the heck I'm doing. It's pretty tough. There's some really good guesses here. I guess I keep forgetting there are a lot of Pokemon that fit that criteria that I have used, which is kind of nice to see, but I do see the correct answer. And that would be from Sasuke Prisma, Scolipede! That's right, Scolipede. I used a Scolipede named Ren in the Black Wedlock. And that is the Pokemon, a Poison type, 2-stage. But a lot of people said, you know, Nidoking and Crobat and Venusaur. It's like, wow, I guess I do have a lot of things. You know, Victory Bell for that matter. I had one of those going on. So there were some good guesses. Alright, so I should probably think of another Pokemon now, huh? Okay, let's spin the random number generator and see what it gets. Okay, let me see. What kind of Pokemon are you? Or do you do the things you do? I feel like I did this one already. I'm gonna roll it again. I think I did in an earlier one. Okay, did I do this one? I don't think I did this one. Alright, so I do have the Pokemon, but I need some questions from you guys, so go ahead and list some questions, and then we'll narrow it down. Hopefully, at least. Let's see. Bunch of questions, that's for sure. Alright, we'll start with one that kind of narrows it down a bit. And that is from Conorak Nova asking, does it have a Mega Evolution? And the answer is yes, this Pokemon does have a Mega Evolution. So there are only so many Pokemon it could be. But there's still a whole bunch of different Mega Evolutions, so... Alright, let's see. Actually, I wonder... Nah, let's not chance it. No, not confused right. Anything but that. Alright, let's do this. Actually, Chibi Party got it. Wow, that was one question in. Pidgeot. Yes, the Pokemon is Pidgeot. That is it. Simple as that. Just a big old burb. Alright, well that was fast. Okay, so I need some new questions while I figure out what the next Pokemon will be. Now we could have a really extreme version where it does not even... where I don't even tell you questions. You just like, first one to guess it, gets it. But I don't think I want to do that. I feel like I did that one too, gosh darn it. Okay. Alright, I don't think I've done this one, though. So, let's go ahead and... let's, do another question here. Okay, so... knock this thing out. And see... we'll go with Kappa Lord Wiggle's question of, is this Pokemon based on an object? And the answer is no. It's not based on an object, like an inanimate object. Danvo5 with 15 bits saying, props to you for actually deciding to train out something new right before the league. I definitely know how tough that can be, especially in earlier games. Yeah, not really looking forward to that, but that's how it has to go, I guess. Okay, let's see. Big Bull Boy asking, is it used by an Elite Four member or champion? No, it is not used by either an Elite Four member or a champion. It's a good one. It doesn't narrow it down too much if I did say yes, which I didn't. But it also kind of rules out a lot of Pokemon now. Alright, let's see. We'll go with Mega Rush 187's question of, is it one of the starter types, which would be grass, fire, or water? Yes, it is one of those types, I will say. I won't tell you which, though. We'll go with Hauto Fraboromam. I got that right, saying, is it a dual-type Pokemon? And I will say no, it is a single-type Pokemon, actually, which actually narrows it down quite a bit. Alright, so Doomsday. Seeing some interesting options here. That's for sure. Okay, Okay, so Golf Owned asking, what level does this Pokemon evolve at? Well, I'm not gonna say when it evolves specifically, but I will tell you one thing, that, well, I'll tell you two things, actually. It is evolved, but it does not evolve by evolution. Or, I mean, it did not evolve by evolution. Alright, let's punch this thing in the face with my strength! It's just so strong! Yeah! Or does not evolve by evolution. It does not evolve by level up, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. See, it gets very distracting trying to keep track of like 3 things at once. It does not evolve by level up. Actually, I see 2 that were correct right after, or like back to back. But the one that I see on my screen first is Evolution 23, guessing Bellossom. But shoutouts to Grenell also guessing Bellossom like within a second of that post. So that is indeed the Pokemon Bellossom. Yeah, it evolves through Sunstone. Okay, let's see. I gotta come up with a new Pokemon now, huh? Okay, have I done this before? No, I have not. Alright. Cool, so I do have another Pokemon to guess. Hopefully, you guys can come up with some good questions to narrow it down. As you can see, it's all about the questions that you ask, but also ones that are good for answers, too. Like, if you ask super obvious stuff, I'm less likely to answer it, but things that are kind of fun that it's like, I wonder. Let's see. Do I see anything too good just yet? Alright, we'll go with some guy, 712X's question of, does it evolve or is it evolved from using an elemental stone? I'm assuming that's like one question, as in like, does it evolve? Well, I will answer it as such. So, if an evolution stone is used anywhere in its evolution line, and I'll just say no, it is not. don't want to be poisoned. Just a waste of money, I tell ya. Alright, we're gonna go with, oh, hey, 23. Really getting up there now. We're gonna go with, oh, where was it? Monster Hunter 8064's question of how many characters are in its name. And I will tell you that there are 7 letters in this Pokemon's name. Do I? Yeah, I don't really have antidote specifically, I don't think. Alright. Actually, I bet you I can handle this thing now. Let's find out. Come on, Heya! You can do it! Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Golf phone saying, is it an evolution which has another counterpart? The example being Politoed and Poliwrath. So, using that as an example, it does not have a branching evolution line. That's what you need. Alright, not seeing it just yet, but definitely don't have too much to go by, really. Alright, I don't think Vulpix even has that much it can do. Let's just see if I can take it out. Alright, we'll narrow it down a little bit more with Evolution 23's question of, is it dual-typed? And the answer is no. It is a single-type Pokemon. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and put Psychic up on top. That and Surf. Probably a good thing. Okay. Oh, no! Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I should be careful, though, but yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'll give you one to kind of work with. So, Kafka Crow's question was, does this Pokemon have a rival or other counterpart Pokemon? So, I don't remember if it is, like, actually itself version exclusive or not, but I know it's at least weighted towards one version. There is a counterpart in another version. So, they're not, like, super counterpart looking, but they are definitely, like, you get one on one game and one route, you get the other in the other game and another route. Hopefully I didn't confuse things too much. I just don't remember if it is exclusive. I think it actually is exclusive to one version or not, but I'm just not myself 100% sure. Let's see. I'm gonna double check on that, actually. Don't want to be giving you false information. Yeah, it is only available... Well, okay, actually, I should probably rephrase that. In the game that it was introduced. So, in future games where it is available, it's not version exclusive. In the game that it was introduced in, or the pair of games it was introduced in. Alright, we'll go with, Spicy Charizard's question of, which generation is it from? It is from Generation 5. Which is why I needed to clarify. You know what? Did someone level up when I wasn't looking? Yeah, hey, I did. Thought I heard the sound, but I was looking over at the other screen. I'm still not seeing it. Okay, we'll go with Golphone's question again of how many syllables are in this Pokemon's name. There are 3 syllables. 3 syllables, at least how I pronounce it, which I assume everyone pronounces it that way. Peachy the Shiny Pichu subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for your big service support. That is awesome. Oh, someone's so close in the chat. So close. I need to... Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Let me just scroll up and make sure it wasn't accidentally said before. I don't see it here. Alright, alright. The answer is... Silver Salamence 10 got it with Gothita. That's right, Gothita. There were a few that were close. But it is indeed Gothita. Little tiny thing. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was version exclusive or not. But yeah, that's right, it is. At least on the generation it was introduced in. But it's not version exclusive in X and Y. Or in Oros. Okay, I need to come up with another Pokemon. Let's go ahead and do this. I think I've done this one before as well. Come on. It's supposed to be a random number generator. Alright, I have not done this one. So... Alright, I do have the Pokemon. So I need some questions from y'all. Give me some good questions. Ones that'll help narrow it down and make it pretty awesome. Okay, we'll go with, Not really seeing any that are too interesting for right now. So I guess we'll just start with some guy, 712X's question of is it genderless? And I will say no, it is not genderless. Alright, already level 25. I can't believe it! We're, like, halfway there. Actually, we're not, because Heya was, like, what, 15 when I started training? Ugh. Let's see. Evolution 23 asking, is it dual typed? Yes, it is dual typed. It has 2 types. Alright, Golphone has an interesting one there. How many vowels are in its name? There are 3 vowels in this Pokemon's name. That's a good one, because it really does make you think a lot about whatever it is. I think I can handle this Ponyta now. I can! Awesome. This will definitely make it go faster. Let's see, I need some good questions here. Alright, we'll go with, Kafka Crow's question of, can this Pokemon have any weather-related ability? And it does have the option of having an ability that is somehow affected by weather. So hopefully, that kinda clears things up for ya. This is really getting you to think. Let's see. Not answer yet, but I am seeing some, interesting choices. Alright, so we'll go with Doog's question of, is one of its types a new type, dark, steel, or fairy? No, it does not have any of those types. This one's stumping you guys. Better scroll up and make sure no one has said it and I just wasn't looking. Oh no! Snake Eye has a hole in his pockets! 500 bits saying, I thought I fixed the holes in my pockets. Oh no! Well, guess just fell right out into my pockets. Thanks for the bits, Snake Eye. Alright, let's see. I should probably heal up. So I need another question to answer. I might have to start telling you something about it. Let's see. This Pokemon weighs over 300 pounds. I will tell you that much, so it's relatively heavy for a Pokemon. Remember, there are three vowels. Yeah, I don't think I saw the Pokemon. I don't think so. Better double check. Actually, I wonder if I can do that. I'd like to get like a plugin or something. Maybe make like a Grease Monkey or Tamper Monkey script or whatever it is, so it will show me. I do not see it so far though. Sorry for the random beeping there. That was me just doing a search in the chat. In other words, doing old school ways of doing things. None of the smart stuff. Maybe someday I'll learn how to do like Twitch bots and things and have it like automatically detect and all that stuff. That'd be really cool. I'd love to do that. Because we could actually have this like a serious game where I can like input something and then it will actually guess, or like if it detects someone saying it, then it gets it. Kafka Crow saying, I thought that was my computer. I got you guys so good. It's funny how that happens. Like, I know how that is when I'm watching a stream and I hear like a sound that's familiar to me. It's like, wait a second, that's, you know, either my ringtone or like my alarm or whatever else. Shoot, we need an answer here. That's what we need. Okay, we'll go with Kafka Crow's question of which stage evolution of it, or is it? It is a fully evolved Pokemon that is the third Pokemon in the evolution line. That's really narrowing it down for you guys. This one is stumping you. Oh my gosh. Of course, it is really appropriate, given the Pokemon it is. Oh, I finally see it! Oh, Evolution 23, getting it correct with Stallrain. Oh, I mean Walrein. Yeah, that's right. Walrein, the big old walrus Pokemon. Third stage. Really heavy. 3 vowels. Stuff. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. That's interesting. Okay, so I need to come up with another Pokemon now. Let's go ahead and see what this number is. Alright, I think this one will work. Okay, so I do have a Pokemon on my screen. And, yeah. Let's see, I need a question or two about it. Good good question. Things that'll make me go, let's see. Ooh, cutting it close, but I think they'll be alright. Alright, we'll go with Spicy Charizard's question of how many syllables does this Pokemon have? It has 4 syllables. And if you're not familiar with what a syllable is, if I were to say Pikachu, that would be 3 syllables. Pikachu. And it's not Pikachu, just so that's clear. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so we'll go with, this will really narrow it down. I don't know if I want to do that. No, I missed reserve. Why? Trying to find a good question here. Alright, well, I guess we'll just narrow it down ever so slightly. For now, I'll asking, does it evolve by trading? And I'll just say no, it does not evolve by trading, so... doesn't narrow it by a lot, but by a little bit. Okay, and Pinju has subscribed for their 3rd month. That is awesome! Thank you so much for that big service! Not 1, not 2, but 3 months in a row. That is awesome. Thank you so much there, Pinju. Alright, let's go ahead and update the levels. So good that, hey, I can finally handle things. Alright, let's see, say, my favorite Pokemaster, what's up? Well, we're doing trivia right now, so I would watch a little bit in the chat to kind of see. We're in slow mode right now, but we're playing along. It's kind of interesting, so right now I need to kind of answer questions to help people figure out what the heck the Pokemon I'm looking at is. Alright, Sasuke Prisma asking, does this Pokemon evolve at all? So, this Pokemon itself does not evolve, but this Pokemon is evolved. I find, like, it's very important to clarify that, because I oftentimes think that, you know, oh, something, you know, evolves, or does it, or, you know, what? And remember, 4 syllables, so... actually, that's a pretty lengthy name. Most Pokemon I don't think have 4 syllables. Let's see. Bacon Weasel asking, does ground affect it? Yes, ground does affect it. Without any, you know, abilities and stuff. Like, it doesn't have an ability that affects ground, so don't worry about that. But its type combination is affected by ground. It's really interesting seeing all these guesses with, like, all sorts of different names that have those syllables. But it's definitely 4 syllables. Okay, we'll go with Crosby Kid 8729's question of, is it taller than 3 feet? Yes, it is taller than 3 feet. Still not seeing the answer. Seeing something that's kind of close, but not entirely. In meters, please. 1 meter. It is more than 1 meter. Alright, well, let's go with Golphone's question of what is the first vowel in its name? So this isn't the first letter in its name, but the first vowel that appears in its name is a U. This one's also really stumping you guys. I'm surprised. Should probably do a quick search. You're gonna hear the little ding again, but that's just how it goes. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like anyone has guessed it yet. Let's see. There are still some pretty good guesses here. Oh, I don't see any more good questions. I do see a bunch of people with guesses still. It's actually pretty funny. Oh man. Alright. I feel like you're all so close. Oh, finally I see it. That took an eternity. But Granowl finally gets it with Lucario. Lucario. That was actually really tough. Whenever it takes a while, inside of my mind, I'm thinking, oh no, did I accidentally, like, answer something wrong or ambiguously or something like that? But yeah, it has evolved once. Or actually, I don't think that was part of the question, but it either evolves or is an evolution. It's got the 4 syllables. Starts with, well, the first vowel that appears is a U. I don't know, that's interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate another Pokemon here. See if you guys can figure this one out. Okay, I got another Pokemon! So, let's go ahead and see if you guys can guess this one or if it'll stump you. And I think after this I'm going to take a quick break, because I totally spaced out and forgot the break. We don't really need that much of a break, to be honest. Like, I think I'll probably only do one break right now. After this, Pokemon, that is. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Spicy Charizard's question of how many letters does this Pokemon have in its name? And the answer to that would be 8 letters in its English name, at least. I need to go heal Heya. Well, I'm glad that Heia's already up to about level 30. That's really nice. Oh, yeah. Right about there, huh? Sub-Zero Charizard Y saying, please quit ignoring me, Devin. Please try to be mindful of the fact that we're playing a trivia game, and I just might not want to answer your questions, so don't be rude. There's a lot of people talking, so please be respectful of that. I'm not going to answer questions if they're not ones that I'm interested in answering. And I definitely don't want to answer questions if they're being really annoying about it. Okay, anyway, let's see. We'll go with T. Myers 007's question of, can this Pokemon use self-destruct or explosion? And no, I don't think it can. Like, almost positive it can't. I don't really want to list moves, though, because there's so many different ones that, like, I mean, for instance, Snorlax learns one of them. And, you know, like, I wouldn't know that. It's not even current, but, like, back in Gen 1, I think it learned, like, Explosion. It's like, oh, okay. Whoops. Can I even do this? I bet I can probably do this. Let's go for it. But yeah, in this case, I'll answer that, because those are pretty obvious questions. No! Oh man, it's fine. I needed to go heal anyway. Let's see. We'll go with the amazing Emma's question of, is this Pokemon evolved in a complex way other than level up? This Pokemon does not evolve by any complex manner. Like anything other than level up. I guess just to clarify, yes, it is an evolved Pokemon. Okay, let's see. Do-do-do. Alright. I need to see some more questions here. I guess I don't really have that much for you to go by right now. 8 letters. Alright, I guess we'll go with the Espeon Queen's question of, how many times does it evolve? This Pokemon specifically does not evolve any further, but the entire evolution line would evolve once. Oh, why did I use Surf? Darn it! Yeah, I'm not paying attention. That's what happens when you're doing, like, trivia and looking up stuff and reading the chat and training and pressing buttons. Gotta focus. That's what I gotta do. Let's see. Alright, we'll go with Golphone's question of generation introduced in, since we're quite a bit in, and I don't see too many other good questions. It was introduced in Generation 5. Hey, Correa Reyes subscribed for 19 months in a row, saying, "Hey-o, Marriland. Hey-ya!" Oh, good to see ya. 19 months, dang. So crazy. And Mikoland just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That is awesome. Thank you so much for your big service, you two. That is really great. Awesome. You guys rock. Alright, let's see. Seeing quite a few, guesses here. I guess there are a lot of Pokemon that evolve one time that have 8 letters of their name. That's actually really funny. I didn't even think about that. Yet, at least from what I can see, don't see the correct answer just yet, so that's actually kind of surprising. Man, that is really funny. Why is it that everything... Oh, don't do it. Okay. I was worried that it would get rid of my earthquake. Alright, I finally see it. There were actually 2 that guessed, like, right back to back again, so I'll shout them both out. We got Charlie Seahawk guessing Mean Shao, alongside J Absol B guessing Mean Shao. That's right, Mean Shao is the Pokemon. I know, another Stage 1 fighting type. Go figure. Okay, let's go ahead and find another Pokemon. Pinogram asking, wasn't 8 letters the max for the name for the first 3 generations? Actually, nope. It was 10 for Pokemon names up until Generation 6. Let's see, the False 9 saying, I thought it was pronounced Mind Shao. I literally don't know. I've never seen it in the anime. I always thought it was Mean Shao. Oh yeah, I guess I rolled. Let's see what this is. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've done this one yet either. Alright, cool. So, I have the Pokemon on my screen right now. I wonder if you can guess. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, shoot! You know what? Before we do that, I was going to take a break. So, I'll tell you what. Think of your questions. Don't post them now, but think of them. And I will be right back. And then, I get back and ask me those questions. I'll turn off slow mode while I'm away, but yeah, we're gonna BRB. When I get back, we'll continue. Alright, I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, I totally didn't, forget my water. Ugh. That's terrible. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue the trivia game. So hopefully you thought of some good questions while I was away. I'm gonna turn on slow mode once again, so we can continue. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, there we go. So, I am now thinking of a Pokemon. Hopefully you got some good questions to narrow it down. Not seeing any so far. We'll go with the false nines question of, is it in its final stage? Yes, it is in its final evolutionary stage. Oh man, alright, let's see. There's a question that I would like to answer, but it would give away too much, so I can't. Let's see. I need a good answer or question here. Still not seeing something that'll help, so I guess we'll go with Charlie Seahawk's question of, does it have an even or odd number of letters? It has an even number of letters in its name, in its English name. Okay, Did it one asking, have you had this Pokemon in a previous Nuzlocke / Wedlock / Wonderlock? I have used a Pokemon of this species in a recorded Nuzlocke or Wedlock or Wonderlock. So not something I just kind of, got and forgot about, but something that was actually used. Alright, we'll go with that Mad Guy 484's question of, does it have 4 or 2 legs or no legs? This Pokemon is bipedal, meaning it has 2 legs. Let's see. I'll have this as a free question of Kafka Crow. Would you use this Pokemon to sort out your noisy neighbors? Oh... You know what? I don't really think it'd do that much good, but I sure wish it would work. I need something to deal with them. Oh man, they were riding their motorcycles all around earlier too. You might have heard some of it as well. Let's see. We'll go with the false nines question of, is it weak to fire? Yes, it is weak to fire. Oh man. Let's see. Okay. So I gotta answer a question here. I'll answer one that really won't narrow it down too much. Actually, that's kind of cheating, because if I answer Goose's question of can you get it from the game corner, like, I haven't really gotten many Pokemon from the game corner in any of my Nuzlockes, so I'll just leave that one be. Oh man. We'll go with Soupy Weevil 82's question of how many consonants are in its name. Let me count really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consonants in its name. And if you're not familiar with what a consonant is, that is a letter that is not A, E, I, O, or U. Let's see. That's actually a lot of consonants. Dang. But it is a Pokemon that was used in one of my Nuzlockes, Wedlocks, or Wonderlocks, or something of the sort. Okay, let's see. Alright, we'll go with J. Absol B's question of how many letters are in its name. There are 10 letters in its English name. Have fun with that. Oh man, it is a pretty long name, actually. This one's kind of stumping you. Okay, Pinogram asking, does it have any immunities? Yes, this Pokemon does have an immunity to A-type or certain types. Just naturally with its type combination. That guy! That guy! That guy, 17133, just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Well, thank you so much for choosing me for your Twitch Prime subscription. That is awesome and some big service. You know what? I'm gonna just do a quick search. I hope I didn't miss out on this Pokemon. You might hear that little ding sound. I'll warn you in advance. Oops. Alright, nope. Think anyone has guessed that. Alright, let's go forward here with training. Oh man, it's that moment where I'm worried I misspoke or said something wrong. I feel like I need to give something else away now. Okay, we'll make it kinda easy. This Pokemon's type has changed at some point in Pokemon history. Oh, I see someone so close! But with the typo, it doesn't count! Oh no! Yeah, there's really not very many Pokemon that fit the bill. Oh, I have to go heal. Alright, I finally see it! Team Myers 007 with Bobodopoulos right behind him. Guessing Whimsicott! Yes, Whimsicott. Unfortunately, Whimsacosta. Sorry, Robbie Zoo. It doesn't quite work. Autocorrect fail. But yeah, Whimsicott was the Pokemon. It is very long name. 7 consonants. 10 letters long. It's immune to dragon because its type did change. there was something asked like way early on, you know, what type is it? And I couldn't answer that because like, well, which generation? So yeah. Anyway, that was quite the challenge, I tell ya. All right, let's see if we can get something a little easier now. Let's see. Okay, I guess this will have to do. So, I do have the next Pokemon on the screen, ready for guessing here. So, you better think of some interesting questions that I will want to answer. Help make figuring it out work. Let's see. Saying I could just say the current typings of the Pokemon. Well, like, then that kind of gives it away that it changed at some point. Let's see. We'll go with... I guess we'll go with J. Absolbee's question of how many letters are in its name. There are 9 letters in its English name. Yeah, you really gotta think very carefully about, you know... Well, I have to think very carefully about answering the questions, like, ones that you think, oh, you know, that's a good question. Like, you really have to answer it just right, just to make sure that it doesn't get too confusing for people, because otherwise if I lead them astray, and they don't catch it till later, I don't catch it till later, like, oh man, there's riots in the streets, it's so bad. Alright, we'll go with Pinot Graham's question of, is it a random encounter on any route? Yes, you would find this thing in the wild. Worder! So glad I went back for that. I need it after all this trivia. Let's see. Okay, we got another question. Oh, and we got another level, too. Thank goodness for that. Alright. Kireo Reyes asking, does it need Evo with an item? Nope, it does not take an item to evolve, nor does it require an item to evolve. Let's see, what else? Ow! I just bumped my elbow on my desk at, like, just the wrong angle, and it, like, really hurts. I know, I sound like I'm in so much pain, don't I? Well, it hurt! Gosh darn it! Okay, I really need to find a good kind of question. I guess we'll go with, Robbie Zoo's question of, can it fly? Yes, it can fly. Unambiguously. Whoa, it's Muck! It's great, that thing gives a lot of experience. Actually, I wonder if Heya can handle this thing. Let's see if one Psychic will be enough to take it out. Oh, the training. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Alright, there we go. Seeing some interesting guesses here. Let's see. Trying to find a good question to answer. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Shiny Shaman 2001's question of, is it a bird-like Pokemon? Yes, it is very bird-like. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I don't want to say too much, but I don't want to say too little at the same time, because it's one of those that... Like, a few of you have given it some interesting thought. Some of you have come close. But I don't quite see it yet. Oh, I finally see it! Just when it was starting to seem like I wasn't going to. Soupy Weevil 82 has guessed correctly with Tranquil. I saw Unpheasant a few times, but I didn't see Tranquil. I also saw Pidgeotto a lot. But yeah, Tranquil, that kind of forgettable middle evolution of another rather forgettable bird. Sorry, it just really is so forgettable. Poor Unpheasant. Just fell apart in the shadow of Staraptor. Alright, I guess we should probably get another one rolling. Let's see. Probably gonna wanna, I don't know, just do some chatting in a little bit. So let's do 2 more trivia things, and then we're just gonna hang out for the rest of the stream. Okay. I feel like I know what this one is, too, so... Huh, but we haven't done this. Alright, let's see. Okay, I have the Pokemon. Wattsun asking, when am I streaming until? The scheduled time I'm streaming to is until 6 p.m. Central Time, so about another half an hour. Oh, that's an interesting fact, Mega Rush 187. Fun fact, Pikipek's evolution line gains 1 letter with each evolution. Pikipek 7, Trumbeak 8, Toucanon 9. Huh. It's pretty neat, actually. Okay, well, we'll go with that guy's question of, does it have 2 legs? Yes, this Pokemon has 2 legs. Yay, and Heya leveled up. Nice. Oh! Get dunked on! Alright, Wattsun saying, not anymore. With an unfathomable fury of bits, 7,200 bits. Just reaching that limit. So, yeah, that means we are indeed streaming for another hour, which is great. Thanks, Wattsun. Just when I wanted to have some time in my night. Well, maybe we'll do some more trivia then. But that'll definitely help with the training for sure. Dang, 7,200 bits, you are awesome, bud. Oh, man. That is great. Yeah, so we'll stream until 7 p.m. Central now. Thank you for that. Let's see. So, thank you so much again for that. That is really amazing. Oh, man. Alright. Okay, back to the game. We gotta still focus on this. So, I do need a question here. Pinot Graham. Whoa! KingGroose is attacking as well! Unleashing an unfathomable fury of bits, saying Wattsun may have stolen the thunder, but the Groose strikes back with the extreme Craigasm emote. Oh, jeez. Wattsun saying you can pay for Denny's with that, Kappa. Right? That's gonna be some expensive Denny's. We'll have to get donuts then. Oh, jeez, Groose, why? Blame Groose. Supposed to put a leash on him, but apparently he broke free. Okay, then. Oh, man. I'll get you guys back with some Denny's. Alright, so... Yes, we do get the extra hour. We'll be streaming till 7. Central, that is. So, about an hour and a half. Alright, let's see. Okay. Now I gotta see. What can I do to kinda give away another clue about this Pokemon? Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with this because, like, It's a really funny trend. The Sin guy asking, in which gen is it introduced? Like pretty much every Pokemon that's been up on Trivia, it's been introduced in Gen 5. It's weird. I mean, I keep pressing the button and it keeps rolling in there. So yeah, Gen 5. Alright, let's see. Oh man, now the question is, do we want to do trivia for later? Oh my gosh, Groose, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me! Saying, got some stuffed crust deep dish pizza for dinner. Oh, my feels. Oh man, I've been on a calorie diet for a bit, like about 2 weeks actually, on Monday. And I mean, it's definitely had some good results. I gained quite a bit from Australia. I didn't realize it. I thought with all the walking, it wouldn't, but I need to kind of help reverse that. Nah, it's all back to where it was, but it's like, oh man, I could go for a pizza right about now. Big pizza. I was looking up, like, how many calories are in a Pizza Hut pizza, and I don't think I would ever be able to look at it the same, as I did. It's just so many calories now, but oh well. Oh well, you know what? I do allow myself one cheat day per Sunday. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so let's see. I guess we'll go with Shining Shaman 2001's question of, is it an intimidating Pokemon? Like, could it be a sweeper or tank or something? Well, just based on looks, like if you were to see this thing, I would say you'd probably be a little intimidated by it. But that's not basing it on competitive stuff. Oh, that guy. 17133 saying, I'm going to Pizza Hut soon, don't remind me of them calories. Oh, I know. Wish I didn't look. Oh, it's like I could have, like, quite a few slices of pizza. Like, how much I'd normally have is, like, more than I'm having in a whole day. Oh, I see it! Golphone gets it with Golurk! Oh, man. Well, you know what that means. You need to Golurk more. I don't think it was said before. There was a lot of chaos going on, but I don't think I saw it. But yeah, Golurk! Big, giant, menacing thing. That thing is tall. It's like 9'2". No, if you saw that thing looking at you, you'd be pretty intimidated. Alright, let's see. Some guy 712X asking, oh, I should have asked if it could fly. Oh, darn it, wrong move. Yeah! That would have really caused some awkward stares. It's like, yes? It can? But... oh, I wonder if you could hear my neighbor's motorcycle, because it loves to make so much noise. It is a really nice day out, though. I'll at least give it that. Alright, so we're gonna do one more trivia for now. And we'll see if we want to do more later. It does get really exhausting, and it does suck a lot of the conversation out of the chat. But it can kind of be a nice way to pass the time. Let's see. KingGroose saying, when you're close to max level for 3rd Gem and Heart Gold without grinding. Oh, without grinding. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough one, too, because... Whitney. Ugh. Let's see. The Sin guy asking, does this Pokemon like pineapples on pizza? Well, you know what? I haven't even rolled the number yet, but I'm going to tell you, yes, it loves pineapples on pizza because they're delicious. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Finally, we get something that isn't Gen 5. I'm gonna just celebrate by telling you that right now. Okay, we have something that is not from Gen 5. I do have the Pokemon in mind. This will be the last one for right now, so let's see if, guess it correctly, or who will guess it. I know someone will. It's just a matter of time. Wow, 2 mucks in a row. That's awesome. They give so much experience. Okay, we're gonna go with the Sin Guy's question of, is it in its final evolution stage? Yes, this Pokemon is in its final evolution stage. Let's see. Actually, I wonder if Surf will be able to win a KO now. Alright, just please be mindful of PG language. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Better Twitch TV does not work on the pop-out thing. Which is really unfortunate. It used to, but now it doesn't seem to, and I don't have a clue why. So I can't, like, click someone's name and just, like, purge the chat. It's a much more manual process, which isn't ideal. Usually, if someone says something, like, that's just kind of borderline, like, you know, it's not a big deal, I just don't want to see it there. You know, usually just a quick, like, 1 second timeout, so no big deal. It's a good way to just clear the message, but it doesn't let me do that now. Okay, so let's see. J Absol B asking, which generation did it debut in? And it debuted in Generation 2. Alright, we need another question. Let's see. This will go with that guy's question of how many pre-evolutions does it have? It has 2 pre-evolutions, or 2 things that it has since evolved from. Which really, there aren't too many fully evolved Pokemon in, 2nd generation, really. Or, like, you know, I want to say 2-stage, but that's just because the trading card game not in me, you know. Cause yeah, they're kind of just like basic Pokemon in the trading card game, and then, you know, the first evolution of it is a stage 1, and then the final evolution is a stage 2, but it does get confusing if you're not familiar with it. But anyway, it's fine, because Kafka Crow got it correctly with Ampharos. Yeah, that's right, that big old yellow derp. I like that thing. I like Ampharos a lot, actually. Alright, but anyway, that's gonna do it for trivia, for at least right now. Let's see if we can, let's see. I don't know, just chat for a bit. Chill out, figure out what to do for the extra hour. Because we do have that, which is nice. But yeah, let's see. Level 37, so that's, it's pretty good. Let's see. Soupy Weevil 82 asking, don't you think Joe Merrick would be good at this trivia? Oh yeah, but the problem is, and I'm sure he would even realize it too, is there's not enough information to make, like, a complete guess. Like, it's the process of narrowing it down that makes it particularly interesting. He'd be really good at, like, asking questions, I bet. But he could probably figure it out quicker than all y'all. Let's see. Oh no, Wattsun saying gambling. Don't make me do this! You two have that combined power that if you wanted an hour of gambling, I would have no choice! Let's see. That guy saying I'm only on part 13 of this, just thought I'd join in to give my subscription and stayed just to chill. Oh, that's awesome. You're looking at the future of the series. But yeah, it was quite the series. I think you'll still have fun. Have fun with things. Let's see. Cruz saying, save gambling for Wednesday once you hit 54. Alright, that sounds good. I could do half an hour of gambling if you want. I'd be fine with that. Alright, let's see. Kind of meet in the middle. The Sin guy saying, didn't know that Golurk loves pineapples on pizza. Well, yeah, of course it does. Golurk is like the very definition of someone who likes pineapples on pizza. I don't know what that debate's all about. Like, that and the darn milk and cereal thing. It's just ridiculous. Like, you know, whatever. Clearly the right answer is just don't even bother pouring milk in your cereal. Which I don't do, but I know two people, at least two people, that do that. Now, if you want to hear the kind of stuff I like salsa in my mac and cheese, okay? Now, that's a bit of an odd one that I don't really hear many people liking or trying at all, but it's just delicious. Especially when it's like hot salsa. That really makes it good. Gives it a good kick. And, I don't know, it's just a good compatible flavor. At least I like it. I don't know. That's the thing, everyone kind of... I missed with Surf again! That's the second time this stream that I have missed with Surf! Like what? That's a 1 in 256 chance, I think? 1 in 255? I don't remember, something like that. Ooh, I see a few people kind of getting interested in the salsa and mac. Yeah, it's actually quite good. Depends on the mac and cheese you're using, too. Like, you don't want it to be super, super cheesy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, give it a try sometime. Let's see, peanut butter. I almost said peanut butter, but it's peanut butter 27 saying, how did you even think to put salsa in it? I honestly don't remember where that started. I don't think I like read it anywhere. I think I was just like, it might have even been like a bet or a dare or something. I'm like, ooh, that would be really, really cool. And it was good. It was better than I thought it would be. There's been a few things that I've tried that, like, at first was a joke. Oh, I got a really good one for you. So, this is like a few months ago. My mom made apple pie. It must have been for, like, Christmas or New Year's or something. And, you know, it was alright. It was pretty good, but, she had said, by mistake, that she was going to put in some, cinnamon. And she almost put in cayenne pepper, which is like pretty hot, like, you know, pepper, like powder cayenne. And I heard that, I'm like, that sounds really good. So I asked, hey, could you put some cayenne pepper on my apple pie? Or like, you know, powdered cayenne pepper. And she looked at me a little oddly, like, I don't know, but it was really good. Like, it was insane. I could not believe how much better it made apple pie. It was just delicious. So if ever you're faced with the opportunity to put a to put cayenne pepper, like powdered cayenne pepper on apple pie, go yes, unless you don't like good experiences. Or don't like hot food. Like, it's not terribly hot, but it is pretty hot. Let's see. Kireo Reyes saying, I find it weird when people put salsa on their eggs here in Indy. I put salsa on my eggs all the time. I love it. One of my favorite meals is, like, salsa, eggs, like potatoes, and, like, Morningstar Farms sausage patties. They're pretty good. But mix them all together. It's a really nice kind of breakfast scramble. Delicious. J. Absol B asking, Marriland, do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord available for any of the Marriland supporters. If you are a subscriber on Twitch or a patron over on my Patreon account, you do have access to the Discord server. You just have to make sure it's linked up together. They have different processes for it. I think for Patreon, you have to go onto Patreon itself and then authorize it. Whereas on Twitch, I think you connect straight from your Discord account and it links up. So definitely look into that. It's definitely a good option. I don't really have an interest in a public Discord server. It's a lot more to manage. It's just, some people love them, but I'd rather keep it a little bit more of a close-knit community. Then you don't end up with as many, like, random trolls showing up and stuff. That sucks all the fun out of it. But yeah, there's no public one. It is, you know, not too much in the big picture. It helps me out. It's a nice kind of reward where you get a chance to chat with the community even when I'm not streaming. Let's see. S1D Viper saying, hey, Marriland, I've been a fan of yours and have watched you regularly since your Emerald Nuzlocke, but this is my first stream of yours. Well, awesome. So glad that you are tuning in to watch live. We are, just doing some training right now. Lots of training. I gotta prepare for the final fights against the Elite Four and Champion. But yeah, just kind of chilling, having a good time. Let's see. Myers 007 saying, I tend to put sriracha or Tabasco in my mac and cheese. I think I've tried sriracha in there and it's pretty good. I like sriracha on quite a few things, actually. It's one of those, like, things that I've had that, like, I never used to really know much about when I was young. And I tried it because, you know, it was like the early days of the sriracha craze, before the first great sriracha depression, where it was unavailable for a while, or at least there was rumors that it was going out of stock or something. And I tried it, it's like, wow, this is actually pretty good. It adds a nice spice and good flavor. So I've been, like, including it with things ever since. I do like that with eggs as well. Pretty much I could swap out the salsa for sriracha, and that works just as well. I like it with ramen noodles, too. Well, that's pretty good. Wheezing! I have not seen a Wheezing in such a long time. I think I saw one, like, way earlier on in the stream. I'm just so glad that, Heya is able to, like, handle everything by itself. That's so handy. Because it was just really slow earlier. Doing the whole switch training things. Oh, okay. Jabsolby. My bad. That makes... I don't really know if it's more sense or not, but I will try to keep that in mind. Let's try to get people's names right. Another Wheezing! What the heck? Oh, man. Oh, boy. That mad guy, 484, saying, don't even get started on ramen, you'll get a pronunciation war in chat. Actually, that does bring me to an interesting discussion point. Yeah, so... when I was a kid, growing up, like, it was just always ramen noodles. Like, you know, ramen, you want some ramen. It's like, you know, I didn't really know a lot of Japanese back then. It was just, like, a different thing. It just, I don't know, my parents called it that. I had no reason to question it. But, yeah, now it just sounds so silly to me. You know, calling it ramen. But every now and then, my parents, especially my dad, he still calls it that. It's like, no, Dad, it's not ramen, it's ramen. Oh, man. Yeah, and Peanut Butter saying everybody loves ramen, right? Not quite the show, but... oh well. Grinnell saying, isn't Japanese phonetic? Yeah, it's very phonetic, which actually makes it, I want to say easy to learn, but it makes it logical to learn, I guess, because once you just get the phonetics down, like, that's my fallback. If ever I don't know how to pronounce a word, I just fall back to, like, Japanese phonetics, and that often gets me in trouble. But, oh well. Oh, I need to go heal in a moment, don't I? So the good news is, I think we'll be done training on Wednesday. The bad news is I know we're not training, or going to be done training today. That's okay, because, you know, we're kind of planning on having a Saturday stream anyhow. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Another Wheezing! Like, I just went through so many of these encounters, and I found like 3 Wheezing in 5 minutes, and apparently they're like a 1% chance. Or no, 4% chance of seeing from some guy. Alright, well... I guess that's fine, because I had 1 Psychic left, so that's perfect. Let's see, Jabs will be saying, are you training for the rival fight? Yeah, that's particularly the thing I'm training for. It is something that, is a lot scarier when you're playing on set and can't just immediately switch out for a weakness. Because he doesn't have, like, a theme, he just uses everything. All sorts of different types. So it's specifically the Alakazam and the Gyarados that I'm most worried about. Oh, Weezing's 1% in blue. That's nuts. Okay. You watched me miss twice so far this stream with, Surf, which is a 1 in 256 chance. And you've seen me run into 3 Weezing, like, in quick succession. Let's see. S1D Viper asking, Marriland, out of all of your Nuzlockes, recorded or otherwise, what was the #1 Pokemon that surprised you with how good it turned out to be? You know what? There are a lot that really did surprise me, but one that sticks out in my mind, I don't really want to talk too much about it just for spoilers and stuff like that, but in all reality, I'll just say that, Souffle was really surprising. Souffle and Onion, actually, specifically. Like, without saying much, I'll just say that, like, it was just so weird. I just had such low expectations, yet, yeah. But anyway, I don't want to drone on too much about that for anyone who hasn't seen the Omega Ruby Wedlock. I know a lot of you are kind of surprised that I didn't say a more obvious choice of a certain Garbodor. And even though that definitely was, pretty memorable, the thing is, it honestly, he served the purpose that I had in mind. So it wasn't so much, like, a surprise. I mean, I was impressed with it, but it wasn't quite as surprising, believe it or not. Oh, man. Okay, level 40. Oh my gosh. This training. This training. So, I think we'll probably be able to finish on Wednesday. And if we don't, we'll definitely be able to do everything on Saturday anyway. Like, if we have, like, a little bit of, grinding to do on Saturday, okay, that's fine. Because it's not gonna take 2 hours to beat the whole, like, league and stuff. Let's see. Go ahead and surf. S1D Viper asking, before you decided to quit YouTube, did you watch Hardy Takoyo? I always pronounce his name wrong, but Hardy. I think I saw, like, some of his videos a bit back. I know I ran into him at MagFest, which was really cool when I went. But yeah, I know I saw at least something of his. I can't remember off the top of my head what. But, oh well. Big Clingy asking, what's your target level? So, training-wise, I need to get, let's see, how was it? I think, I don't remember how many rare candies I have now. I have to get most everyone up to 52 or 53, but the target level is actually 54. I have enough rare candies to get them there. I get everyone to 52, and then, like, I think 2 Pokemon to 53 now. I think I have 8? Oh no, I need 3 at 53. My bad. Let's see. Some guy at 712X saying, so hey, I gained 22 levels in 2 hours. I can totally gain at least 10 more in 1 hour. That sounds correct, except the thing is, the amount of experience you need per level increases drastically. So, like, here, I'll just show you right now an example. It's a lot more than that. So, Heya currently has 82,000 experience. Alright, so that's to level 40. Now, this isn't probably going to be totally accurate, but it's like 50,000. So, basically, there's a lot more that goes on. I mean, it still might happen. It's not so far off, and I don't remember exactly where Starmie's experience rate is, but I would guess we'll probably be at 48 or 49 by the end of the stream. So, I mean, maybe 50. We'll have to see. Let's see. Shiny Shaman 2001 asking, Marriland, speaking of quitting, you took a break after the hardship Ruby Wedlock. Even though you came back, would you ever do that again? When do you think the final goodbye will come? It has to eventually. I really don't know, to be honest. I mean, so much of it depends on, you know, if I want to make videos. Like, I know a lot of you really enjoy the content I make, and that's so awesome. You guys rock so much for that. But I also know that part of what makes you enjoy the content is the fact that I try to enjoy it, at least the best I can. Like, there are always stressful points, but I try not to let it get too much of a chore. And whenever series or videos start to become too much of a chore, that's when, yeah, I just want to take some time away. That's why, like, for March, I went to Australia. That was something, you know, really big and really cool, a great life experience. But yeah, it definitely meant taking some time away from the channel. I don't want it to be, you know, because things got really bad. I do know that, you know, there are, of course, a lot of things that would just have to cause me to leave. Like, you know, if, for instance, YouTube were to remove monetization entirely from my channel, which, you know, I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm just letting you guys know, if that does happen, I won't be able to continue making as many videos. I might make some, but I would literally have to do something else in order to support myself. And that's fine. That's life. I mean, any way you look at it, I am still making something cool and making something that people are interested in. I was thinking about it the other day, because I'm gonna be old this year. I'm getting ancient, man. And it's like, wait, you mean you're that old and you're still making videos for kids? So I just stop and think, all right, now hold on a second. You know, sure, I'm that old, but, you know, you don't get any complaints if you're serving burgers or at a restaurant and there are kids at the restaurant. You serve them too. You don't only serve adults. You serve everyone. And that's what this is. There's so much to it. But yeah, I mean, if, like, something happened with YouTube or something happened with monetization or something along those lines, you know, I plain and simple would have to probably take time away from YouTube. I couldn't invest my time in that. I'd have to go out and get a more traditional job or focus more on Twitch too, which is also kind of part of the reason I want to have a nice Twitch following as well. I don't have all my eggs in one basket anymore. So if something happened to me on Twitch, I still have YouTube. If something happens to me on YouTube, I've got Twitch. And enough of you kind of know where to find me, so I think it'll work out. But then there's the other side of the coin, where I just might not want to do something anymore. And I've always kind of been of the belief that if I just don't want to do something, like, really, really badly, like, you know, I'm done with this, I need a break, I just don't want to, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put out, like, subpar content, just, I don't know, to keep up with demands and stuff. I'd rather, you know, just have at least some fun with the videos I'm doing. I try not to turn it into so much of a grind and so much of a job that it's, like, just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that was a rather long-winded answer to your question, but it's a good thing to talk about. I know that a lot of people these days are worried about, you know, well, a lot of YouTubers are worried because YouTube does seem to really just stick the knife in sometimes, and a lot of people are freaking out due to, you know, way lower ad revenue and stuff, and that's like, you can look around and you can see that's a thing. It hasn't affected me too much, but I definitely feel it, and, you know, if it is what I do for a living, I obviously have to be concerned about it. So just kind of keeping an eye on it is something important, but a lot of people are being affected, like, especially, like, you know, a bit higher than PG rated channels, let's just say. A lot of their monetization is just dwindling, and I kind of think that's a shame too, because even though I tend to be quite clean, I do think people, you know, they should be able to say what they want, and I guess advertisers should also feel, you know, they don't have to put ads on videos they might not agree with, but I don't know. It's a tough time, and there's a lot of competition in the YouTube community. That's why I try to just do my own thing rather than just getting so wrapped up over, oh wow, I got like 5 billion subscribers, or hey, you know, like this, or subscribe to me now, even though you haven't watched my video. Like, I try not to ask for that stuff. I do it very rarely, and I don't really know if I want to get like 1 million subscribers or something. I think my end game goal, if I could get up to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, would be insane. 500,000. I don't want 1 million. That's too many. That's like literally too many for me. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. I don't want any of those things. I just want to try to have a good time. But a lot of people, they increase their standard of living after they have fame and fortune, and then it catches up with them. That's probably what a lot of the monetization issues are with, you know, which is understandable. I'm not faulting people in that. Oh man, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's changed in my whole just my whole like career and direction in life. I've had a very odd one, I tell you, simply because, like, prior to doing the whole YouTube thing, I had my website, and I know I've talked a few times over the website, or about the website, what happened to it and all that. Basically, long story short, it currently redirects to Azuraland, and that has all the old content on it. But, like, the site itself, like the domain name, I do have control over that now. And I don't have the time to start it up again, which is why I'm still redirecting it. I have a few ideas. I really do. But, that was my main thing, and it was a huge site. It was really cool to do that, but it was also a lot of work. And it's just amazing, you know, to go from that to, like, doing YouTube and Twitch and stuff. It's just crazy. Never would have thought I'd be doing that when I was a kid. Never would have thought. Oh man, I feel like I have this tangent, like, I don't know, all the time. It's just one of those things that it still continues to fascinate me, to be honest. Simply because I don't understand it. It's like, how did this happen? I never would have thought that it would happen, but hey, I'm glad it did. I'm glad that a whole bunch of you like the videos and content I make and streams and just the community and all that. I find that a lot of the YouTubers that I personally watch, they don't really go crazy with, like, asking for, you know, subscriptions or likes or, like, too much. You know, they're very low-key. They're very down-to-earth. I've been watching a lot of Minecraft videos lately by Hypnotized. He's definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. He's just always got a fun personality. Does a lot of cool Minecraft stuff. Just a really cool guy. And I've been watching a lot of Etho's Lab lately, and he's also great. But, like, they're both just so chill, and they're just, like, I really like that. It's hard to describe, but neither of them really try too hard to do that. They just have that kind of natural, I don't know, natural presence to them. And, I mean, Etho has almost 2 million subscribers. And I don't even know if he uses, like, thumbnails for his videos. It's just that crazy. I watched some of his old Minecraft videos, and it's just so different. But I kind of want to watch them all. That'd be several hundred episodes. Oh, but it's just really funny. But I like it when YouTubers are like that, rather than just trying to get the newest news out or all the things. I'm glad I don't do news anymore. I'm sorry if any of you are disappointed by that, but I really didn't like that. I really didn't at all. It just wasn't something that I enjoy. Like, some people are really passionate about that, and that's great. I'm just not. It's something that just, I don't care for all that much. It's such a rush. Let's see. Yana EV123 saying, yeah, I'm so grateful to have found you. Ran into you due to Jaywitz's video over Nuzlockes, and I still watch you today. Your clean language is also nice. So yeah, thanks for what you do. That's awesome. I don't remember if I've seen that or not. That's pretty cool, though. Actually, he hosted me. He had auto-host on. I'm like, whoa, nice. Thanks, buddy. I think I auto-hosted him while I was away, because he was doing, Breath of the Wild. It seemed like it'd be pretty cool, and he's definitely a cool guy. I'm really glad that he's done so well, too. I know, again, it's one of those things I mention every now and then, but, like, I knew him from before the YouTube days. Like, not mine, not his, like, collectively, both of ours, because we were relatively, like, in the same general area, and he'd attend a whole bunch of events that I would, too. It's just really cool to see him grow like that. And he's also one of those YouTubers that, like, I respect a lot, and he tends to be pretty good about sticking to himself, which is nice. Like, you know, being true to himself. And of course, Chugga Conroy, too. He's another prime example of that. Like, which, by the way, it's Chugga Conroy's birthday today! You heard it here first. Nah, people have been wishing him happy birthday and stuff, and I did it like 12:01 p.m. last night, or a.m., you know, last night, aka this morning, but I'm like, happy birthday to me! Oh my gosh! But yeah, he's just great, and I mean, it's just really fascinating how actually, like, both Jaywitz and Chugga Conroy have entirely different ways of doing things, but they're so much themselves, too, which is really nice. Really nice indeed. They're both really funny, too. Dangerous level of puns, I tell ya. So dangerous. Oh, man. Well, I feel like I've just exhausted myself after that tangent. It's quite detailed, huh? Now, I'm almost thinking it might be worth exploring Victory Road. So, Victory Road has some real dud encounters. Like, there's Geodude and Machop and stuff. But the Onix might make it worth it, so I don't really know. Now that Heia's kind of at the point where, you know, Heia can take things out really easily. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Goldmine saying, yeah, that sine/cosine was decently long. Yeah, just imagine how long it is when you have to get a house. Now that'll really send you on a tangent with all the signing and co-signing you need to do. Oh, man. Hear the neighbors. Let's see. Mega Rush 187 asking, why did I pick Marill as my mascot? Actually, I liked it a lot before it was out in English. I saw it in the movie. It's like, oh, that thing's awesome. And I never really liked Peekaboo as the nickname for it, but once I heard it in the movie short as Marill, it's like, oh, I want that thing. And, of course, it was spelled out a little bit differently, too. Let's see. Fist and Penguin saying, just tuned in, what are the casualties? Everyone died! No, let's see. We had, I'm trying to remember now. It was a Diglett, I think. And a Pidgeotto, my Burbs. Digletts always die. Oh, wait, was it a Diglett? I'm trying to remember now who the first death was. I know I was really mad about it. No, Joey! How could I forget Joey? That's right. Somehow my Diglett survived. I'm thinking of the wrong Kanto series. Yeah, Joey my Rattata. Like, literally a battle before becoming Eradicate. Literally a battle before it. Like, he died to a crit. I know, I'm thinking of the sleep block. You got me! Let's see. Yeah, we're not doing trivia anymore, I don't think. Unless you guys want, like, really, really badly. It takes so much out of me, though. That's the thing. I can do it, but... Mega Rush 187 asking, do I like a Azumarill? Actually, you know what? I didn't used to like it very much. At all. But now I've actually kind of grown to like it, I have to say. It's kind of nice. It's grown on me. It has its certain adorable charm. Especially since, like, Gen 6, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds like you all are pretty chill with not doing trivia. I think that's probably fine. We'll save it for later. We'll save it for maybe Wednesday or something. We do like an hour. I should probably update my thing, though. Let's see. There we go. That should do it, hopefully. Nice. Alright, problem solved. Okay, let's see. So, I gotta think of something else to talk about, that's for sure. Probably my neighbors! I don't know, I need to... Like, I'm kind of tempted to switch my office. Like, right now it's next to my, driveway. And the neighbors are, like, in the corner house area, kind of like, they use up the whole road. It's like a back road area, so, like, they're just so loud. And if I moved it to the other side of the house, I probably wouldn't hear them at all. Probably wouldn't be an issue. So... it's tempting. But it's so much to move, and it'd be a much smaller area, and then I don't know what I'd do with this room. Big Clingy saying you have an office. Well, it's not, like, technically an office. I certainly don't mark it as such on, like, taxes and stuff. But it is, the big kind of room where I have my desk and my computers and monitors and things like that, so... let's see... Alright. I mean, you know what? Maybe I should just try out Victory Road. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. T. Myers asking, is soundproofing the current office an option? I did think about it, but the problem with that is, it is... like, there's a lot of windows in here, so it takes some pretty heavy-duty soundproofing. Wait, I don't want to go this way. But it is very tempting. And even at that, what the heck? Why is it that, like, I press down and it, like, has a double input? Oh, man, so I guess another thing to talk about. I don't know if you guys are watching or what, but this stream is totally taking me away from RPG Limit Break's Final Fantasy Relay. Oh, man, it's just so hype. I love their Final Fantasy relays. They're playing through every single Final Fantasy game. There's like 3 teams. Team Mog, Team Choco, and Team Tonberry now. They have a Team Tonberry, which is really cool. But it's just, really great. It's so long. They've been streaming for like over 30 hours. And, see, like, that's only 694 experience for an Onyx. And they're not that common, actually. You're gonna find a lot less here. You know what? I was thinking it'd be closer to, like, 900. No, it's not including the spin-offs this time around. They have last year's that had Mystic Quest and Tactics. I think one other, I don't remember. But, yeah. But it's really cool. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. I love watching. I watched like the whole thing, almost the whole thing on Archive, but I haven't tuned into it live yet. Now I have. It's like, oh, this is great. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to Cinnabar Island. Onyx is really the best thing I could hope for. It didn't really work out too well now, did it? See, look at how slow this is in comparison. It's like, the extra time it took to go into the menu, extra thought power, all that stuff, just not worth it, man. Not worth it! Alright, let's see. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to tuning into that because it's just so addictive. I'll probably rewatch the whole thing on Archive. And they've been uploading it too, which is nice. Like, right as it's going on, too. I don't know how they're doing that. It looks so good this year, too. And there's 3 streams. Like, I managed to tune into almost all of the Final Fantasy IV. Which I love Final Fantasy IV. And most of Final Fantasy V. I had to go, but I did see at least a lot of it. And I think I even saw a lot of 6, if I recall. Saw all of 7? And then, like, slept through all of 8, because that's just perfect. It's just perfect. I don't really care for Final Fantasy VIII. I've never actually beaten it. I got past, I think, the first disc. And I don't know. Like, a lot of people don't care for it. And then there are a few that really like it. Big Clingy asking, FF4 glitched or non-glitched? It was any percent, no credits warp. So it did use the 64 stair glitch thing. Fangirl saying FF9 is the best. I really like Final Fantasy IX, and that's actually what was on, what I was watching before streaming, and what I wish I could still watch, but I had to stream. Oh gosh darn it. Yeah, sorry about auto mods getting you spooky venom. I do like auto mod, it does help, and apparently the feedback I give should prevent it in the future, like it's supposed to help customize things. But it does catch a lot of random stuff that just makes me go, what? Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't get all that much sleep last night, though, because I think I was up late watching it. But, you know, there was a certain game that I meant to play, but I didn't. Instead, it's like, okay, just gonna watch it. It's so engrossing. Oh, man. Makes me wanna pick up Final Fantasy games again. I started playing through FF9 again, and it feels like I do that so many times. Like, it's this game that I still have not beaten. I've gotten up to the 4th disc twice, and just, like, stopped, and reset it, and all that stuff. So, it was just a pain. And someday I gotta beat this game. Someday I will. Mark my words, I'm gonna do it. I will do it. I don't know if any of you use the site the Backloggery. It's just backloggery.com. I love it for keeping track of like games I've beaten and stuff. But it definitely, if you're playing like really long games, it really just cuts at you because it's like, oh, I just want to finish this. But yeah. Let's see. Runty Grunt 13 asking, is the goal here to make all the pokes in your party level 51? No, the goal is actually closer to 52 or 53. Actually, the true goal is 54. It's just I have enough rare candy that I think I can do half of them 53, half of them 52. So, yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Let's see. Some guy asking, is Heia strong enough to reliably take on opponents on 2F or 3F of the mansion? You know, that's actually not the reason I'm staying down here. If I recall, the reason is Ponyta are quite a bit more common on this floor, and they give a great amount of experience comparatively. Like, there are Muck and there are, like, Weezing, I think, a bit more common up there, but if I recall, it isn't enough to make it worthwhile. So you miss out on getting so many Ponyta, and they're just so rich in experience. I mean, I could try it. I guess it wouldn't hurt. I'd like to know. Not like I'm probably ever going to come back to these games. Pokemon Blue or Red or Yellow. Oh, man. Here we go. If I can, like, as long as I run into a fair amount of them, it should be fun. See, like, if it's just these Grimer up here, they don't really give very much experience. That's what I'm concerned about. Let's see how much this gives. Because I know they're at a higher level. And I probably should do a little bit of research as well before training here. That's only like 450. And then Vulpix doesn't give very much either. Let's see. Did I fight that burglar? Let's find out. I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Wow, could have sworn I did. Oh, I also didn't fight the guy outside the power plant. I guess I could do that, but it seems like it's not really worth it. Alright, there we go. Well, that's a nice, good, free experience. 1400, that's pretty decent. Did I get any of the items around here? I don't even know if I have. I don't really feel like it. Oh, Magmar! There's something new. Alright, how much experience do you give? Let's find out. 811, that's pretty nice. If I can find those more reliably, that'd be good. Oh, Muck. Yeah, maybe this isn't that bad. Or maybe I'm just lucky, too. Let's see. Shiny Shaman asking, at this rate, how will Marriland possibly fill up 2 hours this Wednesday? He'll be pretty darn close to ready by the end of this stream. I know exactly how I'm going to fill it up. With gambling! Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna bring on the slot machine. Alright, let's see. Yeah, these stupid Grimer. I wish they'd give more experience. Let's see. You know, I hate to say it, but like, yeah, it's Thunder time. Starmie's back sprite is just so boring. It's just really boring to look at. Ugh. Musicality Mix asking, how much more time do we have in this stream, Marriland? About 27 more minutes. Alright, let's see. Liam is great, asking numerous times, have I played Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, or Pokemon Coliseum? I have. Let's see. That guy asking, where do I buy bits? There should be a little, if you're watching on mobile, I don't think you can buy them on mobile. That's the downside. But from, like a desktop or laptop or something, you can from the little, triangle in the chat. I think there's a way to do it from there. Let's see if Surf is enough to knock this thing out. It might be. I don't think it will be. Oh. Oh, no! Okay, well, at least I managed to hit it, so that's good. I should probably fight one more thing and then go to heal. Yeah, this is actually pretty darn good progress, I have to say. I mean, Heya was at level 18. And now Heya is, 45, which is nice. Kafka Crow asking, hey Marriland, after your adventures in Oz, where would you like to visit next? I'm going to Canada! Yeah, definitely going to Canada for, the Pokemon Symphony, which I think will be a lot of fun. But then beyond that, I actually don't know where else I want to go. Like, Australia was just so nice. guess this is actually a little bit faster up here. Run into less Ponyta. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Oh, you know what? I have Aurora. We can just dig. There we go. So much quicker. Oh, man. Alright. So, let's see. What else to talk about? That is a good question, Devin. What should we talk about? I don't know. Now that you mention it, I don't know. I'm talking to myself. I don't need back and forth banter with myself. I do that all the time anyway in my videos, right? Let's see. What is going on? So I ended up picking up some more of these, like, the rechargeable battery pack things, like phone chargers and stuff, like the USB ones. And I got one, and it was on a really good sale. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then, like, 2 days later, there was one on an even bigger sale. It was, like, same storage capacity, another really good brand. And it also had support for using a lightning cable, which I use an iPhone. So that's pretty convenient, because I only need to carry, like, one type of charger now to even charge that thing. So I ended up picking that up, too. So I have, like, 2 of these now. And it's one of those things, it never hurts to have more than one, because, you know, you got plenty of juice and stuff. This will charge, like, so much. But I ended up getting a few of those. I also got some NES controllers. GameStop had them on sale. And, picked those up. Oh, something you gotta keep an eye on. If you bought anything from GameStop.com recently, like, I think from, I want to say September 2016 until, like, first week in February, apparently their website got hacked or breached or something. So, yeah, you really have to, check your credit card statements if you paid by credit card. Because that's just bad. Really disappointing. Seems like every company nowadays just gets hacked. So keep an eye on it. I don't think I got too much during that time. And I do use PayPal for that. So hopefully it didn't log any of that. I always check very carefully where I'm paying from. But that is, I guess, one advantage of using it, but I don't know. Let's see. Shiny Shaman asking, how many rare candies did you say he has again? You can catch Heya up right now and start the real stuff. The reason I don't want to do that is, it takes a lot less experience per level right now than it does at level 51. So I'm much better saving the rare candies until I'm going to level them up to their final level. Otherwise, it's just more training then. Good general advice for rare candy usage, at least maximizing it. There's not like a hidden item over here, is there? I don't really know. I feel like there were 2 items and I picked them up, and I guess I didn't fight that guy. That's why I'm thinking, oh, is there anything else I didn't get here? Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. I know what I need to get to work on. I gotta get to work on some custom cheer modes. I know I was talking a little bit about this in the last stream, but I still think it'd be really cool to have like a dancing Meryl or something. Be awesome. Well, maybe sometime. Maybe sometime. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. So I got about 20 minutes left. And what else? I mentioned Wednesday, I did beat Breath of the Wild, which was cool. It's a lot of fun. Love that game. Although I'm not gonna revisit it, actually. Like, at least on my Wii U. I'm done with it. Like, I beat it. I had about, like, 60 some odd shrines. And all the beasts, which was cool. But I'm not gonna go back and do anything on that, because I am eventually going to get a Switch. I know I am. And I'm looking forward to it. I just want there to be more games on it before I get one. I don't really see the need to get one for me right now. But I'm gonna have to replay it again. And I'm definitely getting Zelda for Switch when I get that. So it's like, I don't really want to invest time in 100%ing it if I'm just going to be replaying it anyway. So, but it's kind of sad because I actually really liked it. I found myself missing it a lot, actually. Just because it's so fun, so open world and everything, and I don't know, it's just like I want to revisit it, but I figure, you know what? I can do that. I can do it later. And it'll be nice. It'll be just fine. Let's see. Yeah, I am excited for the Switch. I just really wish that there'd be more games on it that would make it worth getting, I guess. Because I've already played through Zelda, so it's not exactly a selling point for me anymore. Like, I know when Skyrim's out on it, yeah, that'll be nice, but again, I've already played that on my PC, so I don't really need that either. I don't know. I just don't want to be an early adopter to it, I guess. Definitely a big mistake in getting, my Wii U, which has finally gotten some life. It felt so good to actually get, like, 75 hours out of it. It was getting layers of dust. It's so sad. But, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. It just wasn't that much I was interested in on it. I probably should play Tokyo Mirage Sessions, too. Like, that was something that I got, and I just never got around to playing. Bad timing, I guess. Alright, well, let's see, what other kind of things going on around here? So, weather's really nice. So how's the weather? Yeah, no, quite nice today. It's like over 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is good, or 21 Celsius. I don't know what it actually got up to, but I know it was supposed to be around there. Oh, you know what? There was something else I was going to talk about. I know it's about one of my other series, but I guess it's kind of something good to consider, I guess, and keep you afloat on the information. Well, that made no sense. Afloat on my plans, rather. So, Thursday is typically my Throwback Thursday stream. And I've been playing through Earthbound Beginnings. Now, I like Earthbound Beginnings. It's a lot of fun. But the last time I streamed, which was back in February because it was before I left for Australia, I just kind of, I don't know, I was wandering around. I'm playing through the game blind. I don't want to know where anything is. I don't want to know any of that. And I like that. That's really fun for old RPGs, or at least I find it fun, even if it's brutal. And I hear the game gets really brutal. But the problem is, like, I don't really feel like it made for that much of an enjoyable viewing experience when there wasn't any, like, cutting or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been really having my doubts about it. So what I think I'm going to do, and you guys will have to let me know if, you know, it's a series you're interested in, because it doesn't really get a lot of attention on YouTube. And again, I do try to say I don't base, like, a lot of things off of views, but it really was not performing very well. So it's not something I just want to rush to do right away, let's just say. It's not really a priority. So, honestly, what I'm thinking of doing, actually, is rather than stream it, I'm going to just record it and post it as a series. I will actually record it in advance because I want to play through it blind. And I think that that's a very good thing. And I'll get back to my point in just a moment, but that guy, just so you know which guy, that guy 17133 with 200 bits finally figured it out. That's awesome, saying, gotta run now. But I thought I'd say you are my favorite YouTuber. Been with you since the sweet honey was used to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Haha, loving all your series, or all your current series. Keep up the work. Well, thank you so much for the bits, and for tuning in, and for sticking around for such a long time. That's such an old meme, but it's really funny. That's for sure. Really funny indeed. Well, thanks for tuning in, and for the bits. But yeah, anyway, I did think that if I just record it in advance, and even though I know a lot of people like to give feedback, that's something I'm specifically asking not to. So it's like, I think that's honestly the best compromise. And it will potentially, if I can finish it in time, it will give me something that I can have at least on the channel while I'm in Canada. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it by then, though. We'll have to see. But it is something that the more I think on it, the better I think it is. Because then I can also cut out a lot of the boring parts and a lot of the grinding. Because I hear there's a lot of that still to do. But I think it'll work out better for the series. I think it'll be fun. And it'll make it just a little more interesting. I'll continue where I left off. So, like, the first 9 episodes will be from the stream, and then part 10 will be, like, you know, later on. But I was definitely having a few conversations about that, let's just say. And I just started kind of thinking that, I don't know. I really don't. Let's see. So, Kireo Reyes asking, so do you have a plan for Thursday's stream? You're just going to use that time to record Earthbound. I honestly don't know. Part of me has been considering doing Terraria, like 2 hours of Terraria, and just post that as a stream archive from my expert world. Like, try to get all the items and stuff. It might not be super fun, but it's Terraria. We can do building projects. Maybe I can make, like, I don't know, montages or something. I really don't know, but that is something that I'm giving some thought to. But I also have a lot on my plate for this month because my trip to Canada is coming up pretty soon. It's less than a month away, going to the Pokemon Symphony, and it's gonna be fun, that much I know, but it's gonna be a lot of work, especially with something else. There's something exciting on the horizon, I'll just say. And you might be able to check it out on my events on Twitch, which they added. So you might want to mark your calendar. All will be revealed. Well, maybe not all, but we'll find out more at the conclusion of the sleep block, I'm hoping. If not then, around then. But yeah, definitely going to be a very busy month and a half, actually, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. But even at that, what I do know is like, Earthbound Beginnings is a game that I want to play and continue. And guy, look what he did. He pushed me down the stairs, that guy. Yeah, it's something I want to complete, because I love old classic RPGs like that. I was having some major nostalgic moments over my, what was it? Secret of the Stars playthrough with the broadsword and the trolls and all that silly stuff is so great. Like, I miss those days. And Earthbound Beginnings really gives me that feel. So, I like it. I want to continue it. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. But, yeah, there's still... I don't know. There may also be other games I want to play and not record, but just play. I wonder what they could be. I'm not mentioning that game, by the way. A lot of you may know what it is, but... let's see. So... yeah, we got some plans, that's for sure. But yeah, I'll have to figure out if I want to do Terraria or not. I did play through Terraria with some buds rather recently, actually. And on expert mode, we managed to beat the Moon Lord, which is great. So naturally, we're not even going back to it because I always stop after beating the Moon Lord, it seems. And on top of that, we didn't even build an arena. It was kind of sad. It's like, oh, okay. Alright, GG, Moonlord. Alright, let's see. But yeah, I'd be continuing it on my one. And, like, I just don't know if it's something I want to do, though. That's the problem. It's not that I don't like Terraria. I really love it. I get so bored after beating the game and all that stuff. Like, I don't know... maybe, like, if I just sort everything out, it might not be that bad. Because I'm basically in creative mode on that now. I can do everything. Oh, yeah, Wattsun, don't even remind me of what happened after the Moon Lord. I mean, we did go back to it, but we may have gotten, the experience. Oh, man, that was the experience, alright. I don't think there's as much salt in the ocean as how salty you got over that. Oh. Alright, well, level 47. I'm really feeling good about this right now. I think we're actually definitely on pace to get training complete Wednesday, which is good. I was worried it would take another, like, eternity, because I've already spent one eternity training. I don't have another eternity to spend. Alright, well, we got 7 more minutes. I should probably do, like, a countdown of how many levels we need. I guess a lot of that depends on how many rare candies I have. I forgot to count. I mean, I know I counted at one point. I think I have 9, but I don't remember if it's 8. And I'm tired. That doesn't help, too. I'm waking up a little earlier, too. I haven't been sleeping, like, super late, and I don't really know... Okay, so I have the 1. I have 7? I don't even know. Oh, this is a good question. Duke's asking, what's the meme behind pronouncing water the way you do? I mean, I do say water every now and then, but I guess it's like when I'm referring to my, like, my cup of water, I don't know. I think it probably started with, how I pronounce turches when playing Minecraft as just, like, a silly thing I just did, you know? It sounded kind of silly, and it's like, you know what? It seems like I'm always complaining about my water all the time, so I just kind of, I don't know, used it from there, I guess. Let's see. Aerofall asking, Marriland, have you thought of doing a Pokemon Stadium Let's Play? I really honestly have not. I don't really have too much of an interest in it, to be honest. It's alright and all, but it's not really my cup of tea. Those could be stressful games, too. They're really hard. At least they can be. Let's see. Yeah, it is a funny meme with the worder. Oh, man. It's, something I kind of keep with, I guess. I don't actually say it like that in real life. It's just really while streaming. Just makes it fun. It's always good to have kind of different, like, tics and stuff while streaming. You know, just things like quirks that people remember you for. And I guess if people are to remember me for something, I guess it'll be my worder. Yeah. Doo, doo, doo. I feel bad for all these ponies I've knocked out. Like, man, I'm just leaving a pile of sludge and a pile of, like, dead Ponyta and Vulpix. I'm a real terrible person. Heia's just a monster right now. Jeez. Well, one thing I'm looking forward to is seeing, you know, how my Pokemon's, like, stats and stuff are once I, connect to Pokemon Bank. Because that is an option, which is kind of neat. I actually haven't done that before, because this is really the only virtual console game I've made any progress in. But it'd be nice to see them. I might actually send them over to, like, the Sun Nuzlocke or something. Not actually as, like, part of my team or anything, but just so they're there. Because that actually seems like a good place for them. The only downside to that whole strategy is then I think it would increase the chance of getting a critical capture, which technically be giving me an unfair advantage. So I don't know. I'd definitely do it, like, after the Sun Nuzlocke is over, though. Like, that much I know. It'd be kind of neat if I took the team from Blue and had them fight against the team from Sun in the end. That'd be neat. Let's see. Mechaboo asking, wow, is this the first Magmar we've seen today? No, we've actually seen a few Magmars. I just, I didn't see them earlier in the stream because I was downstairs, but it seems like training's actually pretty good over here. Alright, let's see. So, we are, rolling up to that final moment. So, I guess, thoughts to leave you with. Fish, they do not come with top hats. You have to put top hats on fish if you want one with a top hat. Just in case you didn't realize that, okay? But other than that, the next stream should be Stardew Valley on Tuesday. And then, of course, we'll continue training. We should finish training. I have a feeling we actually, honestly, will be able to finish on Wednesday. And if we don't, we'll finish Saturday early and we'll figure out everything else. But, yeah, that is the current plan for the stream. And, yeah, anyway, let me get out of here. We'll take a shortcut. I didn't want to dig when I was upstairs. That just doesn't seem safe, you know. Doesn't seem safe. I'd rather dig on the stairs, thank you very much. Alright, there we go. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for the support. It was so awesome, all of you new subscribers, and for all the bits, and all that fun stuff. You guys rock. Anyway, I will see you on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke stream. Oh yeah, see you next time, everyone.